Okay, we're recording. So hey, what's going on, guys? Or anybody who gives a fuck to watch my videos. um, yeah, I haven't made a video in a while. I think I'll make one this evening, this night. I don't know, just to shoot the shit, I guess. I'm gonna title this video, um, "The Beast Does Not Like Mirrors" or something along those lines. Uh, why I say that is I had a conversation with my brother, and whenever I have a conversation with my brother, is this working? Oh, it's working. Anytime I have a conversation with my brother, it's really, like, he'll hear me out. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm glad to have a brother. I really am. Some people, lonely, lonely children. Nah. Look, they're by themselves. They're born alone. You know? So they don't have anybody to really console. But it's always to have that good person to kind of talk to you about stuff. And, you know, he always like he gets at me, like he uses me against me, which I like because it helps me. He lets me challenge myself, because some people, they'll support you, they'll be around you, but they won't challenge you, like not physically, but like intellectually, anything. They just won't challenge you, and you just be sitting there knowing the same shit. Like, why the fuck? So, you know, I was just thinking, because this year I think is going to be a good year for me. I know that much. However, it's why I say the beast doesn't like mirrors. The title of that video is that you have some people. I don't know if they like me or not like me, but you got some people out there who strictly like fuck the system, fuck the government, fuck this, up yours, and they're like, fuck you. But then again, it's just like, well, you're hungry, you're thirsty, you need to live. Not you need to make it big, but you need something. Everybody does. So unless you want to get your ass off the floor and stop being a whiny crybaby, you're gonna starve. So I mean, I don't mind doing programs. I don't mind doing probably odd jobs if I can. Hey, oh, you're right there. Odd jobs if I can, but I don't want to. I don't want to tear me away to put on this other, Prince G28. I don't want to do that. And I know it's like, well, some people, you don't have. It's not about you don't do that. You just, you're just yourself. I was like, oh well, that's a relief, but still, I mean, it's just me being stubborn, and I think the time for me to be stubborn is over. I really I gotta pack it up. I gotta pack it up. I gotta shave my afro. I gotta, I gotta just pack it up, man. Because it's not as if I'm saying I'm defeated, but I think when I think about it, I'll be more defeated later on if I don't get on it now. So if I get on it real early and I really start hitting the grindstone, as much as it may not make a difference because the world's gonna end and whatever, I still feel a little bit more comfortable to take on that chaotic world rather than what I got now. So what I got now is I got wits, I got tools and stuff. I don't got a lot, but I know I got something. You know what I'm saying? I got something. But it would not hurt to have a little bit more. Hey, leave that alone. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have a little bit extra. You know what I'm trying to say? And it doesn't hurt. But the beast doesn't like a mirror. So I was listening to a Patrice O'Neal clip, hour long. It's titled Patrice O'Neal on O&A, Opie and Anthony. It was recorded in 2011. Titled Gays, Life, Money, some shit. But he was just really going to this great dialogue of just how he's a comedian. He's been a comedian for about 20 years, and not because he like took any classes, but I mean he probably did. But I'm just saying that um he was naturally gifted with something, so he tried to use that to get somewhere. But he noticed along the lines, he was like, hey, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I'm not willing to go that deep. And people were like, well, then you can't get on the boat. And so he could make it as big as George Lopez, Kevin Hart, and Dave Chappelle. But even if you look at Dave Chappelle, that whole process was kind of a surprise to people and surprise to, I guess, the beast itself. Because that really happens when you have a celebrity or actor entertainer says, "Fuck you, beast! I'm gonna show who you are," and the beast goes, "Rah!" And they kill him somehow, or they make him look crazy, and that's what they did with Dave Chappelle. So not like Patrice O'Neal was deemed as crazy, but he's he's really funny. So the fact that he wasn't big as how he should have been was kind of like a mystery in some type of way. So um, he was saying on one part about it, which refers to the beast. He was saying that there's a long line of people in the entertainment business or whatever business, music industry probably too. A long line of like American Idol. You can just that's just American Idol is the beast. American Idol is a showcase of the beast. Long lines of people from all over the country, thinking they can sing, thinking they can buck jive and dance, whatever the case may be, and going up to 3 people or 4 people to say, hey, this is my talent, this is my hometown, they love me there, wish me luck, yeah! And he go in there and he sing their heart out, they do whatever they do, and one guy says no, one guy says, I don't care, I'm just here for, I don't, it don't matter to me, and another, and the other one, and the woman says, you're phenomenal. So there's a yes, no, and a maybe. Okay, and from there it gets bottlenecked down all the way to 20 people, 10 people, 5 people, 2 people. Who's the one, America? You get to vote. Again, telling you it's your choice, but I don't think Americans right now are asking for singers. So people like me know that these things are incorrect and these things shouldn't be, hey, get out of my room. Oh, not in my room. But they know that, these things, we know that these things are bullshit, and so how do you address the real things? And sometimes I think to myself that, what if this is just all supposed to just crumble? Like, why trying to hold up? Yeah, it's just you sitting there trying to hold up the the structure or whatever the case may be, and for what? For what? What if it's supposed to come to an end so something new can begin? That's why I'm not really so concerned, and I'm doing what I used to do last year so hard, so diligently, because I'm like, wait a second. I mean, help people do these things, have your stance, but what do I get in return? So now this year for me, it's about weighing out what to do and what not to do. Kind of like an update, bringing into my life a little bit. What to do and what not to do. Because for me to not take the stance of most people or most beings on the planet say this is wrong, I still have that stance, but it wouldn't hurt for me to go somewhere else for a little bit. It wouldn't hurt for me to buy a sandwich, buy a salad. Like it's the common thing. So if I sit there and say, well, I'm the thing about it feels like it's this conflict, but it's not really this conflict for me. It's not really a debate of am I going to stop being a good person versus start being a bad. It has nothing to do with that. It's a matter of what I used to do and what I do, and how does it benefit me and people around me. If it doesn't benefit majority of people who need to be benefited or deserve to be benefited, and my family, it's just kind of like, well, what am I doing? So as much as it's that sucks to say that, or it doesn't suck to say that, but you have the beast, and then you have yourself. You have what you believe, what you know, and what you live by, versus what you gotta give up to live with the beast. So pretty much that's what this video is about. It's not like I did a deal with the devil to get a comedy. I got a comedy special or some shit. You wanna see me on TV soon? Nah. It just sucks that we figure it out. Yeah, this is what that is, and go, wow, no, I don't want to do that, nah. And then come to a realization that, hey, you need to eat, you need to drink, you need to have shelter, you need to be of yourself, and to do that, you're gonna have to give up some things. Everything costs. Everything has a price. Not necessarily not like a money sign, a dollar sign, but the true dollar sign. Everything has a price. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of dealing with. My parkour book, parkour training for me. It isn't. I'm not really going through the book that much, but I'm getting through it. Am I ready for it? Am I ready to jump off tall buildings? I don't know. I mean, just to be as fit as I possibly can this year to see what it goes. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. What else can I talk about? The world news, global political, all that stuff. I heard about the Ukraine riots. I seen 2 videos on that in Russia. Yeah, if it is, it's Russia. Like, I know it's in Ukraine, Russia, but I don't know if it's a USSR type of thing or the Russian Union. Like I don't keep up with it that much. But see, that's one of my like again, here is the world, and then here is me. So if I focus on me, I can probably navigate through the world better than if I just focused on the world and trying to address everything else, but I don't have the tools adequate to deal with the problem. So I gotta gain the tools first to then deal with the problem that is prevalent. Huh. Video over.